This is getting out of hand. I'll walk right through you. You expected a different outcome? Rock gobblers! This must be some kind of record! Gang up on the girl, huh? Roll up! Watch the Judge Jumper killing marvel in action! I'm putting them down double time! That's all of them, right? Yes, keep them coming! I got this! Woo! It's hunting season! comfort! I'll walk right through you! You expected a different outcome? Rock gobblers! Get a little too close for comfort! That's all of them, right? This must be some kind of record! This is getting out of hand! I'll walk right through you! Woo! It's hunting season! Yes, keep 'em coming! I got this! God, this ain't gonna end well for anybody! I'm putting them down double time! Roll up! Roll up! Watch the Sun Jumper killing marble in action! I'm putting them down double time! Woo! I topped off my
Say that. There we go.
Nice.
There we go.
Nice.
You expected a different outcome? Rock gobblers!
There we get him Thrall.
Frozen.
You got it?
Yeah.
Nice. He might break free. Right at the end. Come on. Dragon Hunter crossbow is missing.
Damn. Try to get that extra freeze on him. I can.
Even if you did hit, there's like a short grace period. Ruby.
I was just standing there.
Just taking it.
Oops. I fucked up.
Oh man. Missed one.
Yeah. Ooh, hello. Goodbye. I fucked up. My bad.
Perfect. Oh wait, yeah, right here.
So weak. Oh no, my prayer. Oh.
Do not get hit off prayer melee on the tecton.
Yo, oh, I got so lucky right there. Holy shit.
He can hit very high. I don't even need any of this shit.
Getting jealous because
We got vanguards too. We're gonna. I don't even know if we need to prep. Gonna have like 20 brews by the end of the raid.
Where's the hammer? Oh, it's right there. Fuck's sakes.
Gang up on the girl, huh? This must be some kind of record! Different outcome? Rock gobblers! I'm putting them down double time! Double points! 2 for 1 time! Getting out of here! Woo! I'm spinning the herd, boys! Big boom! It's hunting season! This must be some kind of record! Oh, I'm killing the herd, boys! Yes, keep them coming! I got this! Woo! It's hunting season!
Yeah,
Making it
I don't need
easier.
to wait for that.
Come
I
on
need the
now.
crafting experience now.
Fucking dirty bitch.
Range.
Oh.
Look.
Ah!
Nothing.
1,000 solar runes.
Hey, swords.
Take
Take
those.
those. Absolutely.
It's not too bad. Not too bad.
Yeah, I'll call you. Just call you. Okay, okay, I got you.
Maybe profit shadow charges.
Casey is at 19. Dang. Captain Rimmer, the Rimmer. Whoa, I'd hate to be called that, bro. Fuck me. This man in my stream wants to know if we got room for another boy at Cox.
As long as they know how to skip.
There we go.
So am I.
Just be a skipper. We're not scaling right now.
A little backup would be nice, guys. You can handle this, girl. You've been through worse. That's all of them, right?
outfit. So absolutely nothing for me.
Damn, that thing is deep. That thing's way up in there. What's up? This round is gonna be really fucking long. This is gonna be the longest round of the game by far, so far. This is gonna be interesting. Luna's gonna spawn while I'm fucking killing with the shield, probably. I think I'll get it to rare before she even, like, does anything, though. I wonder if Stone Cold actually buffs the damage of the shield, because it doesn't feel like it does, to be honest. I don't know. Okay, well, I didn't get this to rare yet. Why did I do that? 2... I don't know where they are. Yes! That was ammo. So was that. I would still want to get this to rare though. Doesn't feel like it does. Bruh! Damn, that thing is deep. Oh my god, I suck. That's really hard to do in controller. What the fuck happened right there? I just got stuck on the stairs, like a Derice moment. I'm not getting this to rare, I don't think. Oh! Fucking sniped. I don't want to get fucking blinded by these assholes. Oh, I don't have like any ammo, I need to stop shooting.
That's how you hit a moving target. Ga-dunk, ga-dunk. those maggot sacks.
That's crazy. Why is this working so good? What's up, Hemas? Fucking fever dream. It's not in the game. The round counter only displays. It's only stored in 8 bits. So it can't count higher than 255. The same thing happens on BO3 if you uncap the rounds. And the same thing used to happen on Cold War until around the time Mauer released. Because a lot of people were getting to really high rounds on Cold War because they reduced the fucking zombie count and infinite downs, all that shit. What the fuck? This is ridiculous. They work so well. That's ridiculous. People are way too fucking... How do you, like, think about putting these songs together? What the fuck?
Video games, so like imagine him doing like a harder map and grinding that much.
I mean, I don't even know. I
So
mean,
like,
should he...
I don't know, for him to
Bro,
grind
that's
that
what I'm-
much, he has to just be like delusional or some shit, dude.
Find some ammo.
I mean, he has like a... He has 240, so like shit.
There's no excuses. You should have 250. You should- like,
I mean-
you should like, with that many time, like, you shouldn't be dying at all.
The
'cause it's, like,
problem
it's
is,
not even a hard
well,
map, right?
It's
So
not
you're just
really...
sitting there resetting for RNG, and if you have that many hours, you're bound to have like a fucking 10 average.
Yeah, but it's the mix of dying and RNG.
You shouldn't die. Like, there should be.
I mean, you shouldn't die, yeah. I mean, I agree, man. Sometimes just shit happens if you get like a dumbass bow
Yeah,
fail
but he
or-
just like half his downs are on fucking insta rounds, dude.
And he's a QR, so he.
When he actually
Can't
gets
die
in a
once.
game, like, I feel like most of the time when he dies, it's on fucking instas or some shit.
But I remember like snitching is really good at Ascension, and he can't even get a game either. Like, yeah, he's playing for like months, and you just have to quit out every game he plays.
I don't think
So-
he plays as much as Amba. Amba's just insane.
I better find some ammo.
Snitching is always in slaying stream. There's no way he's even playing. That guy's always in a stream. It's like you. Like there's no way you're playing.
Have you heard about having 2 screens? Donkey? Like shit.
What donkey?
He's like
Maybe.
literally typing paragraphs. You little sahor.
Yo. Dude. I think you need to start talking to Robin more because you're getting brain dead.
Next
Having
gen,
more
aren't,
brain dead.
aren't you so excited? Next gen, Jakob Ingebrigtsen's back, dude. He's back, dude.
Oh shit.
He's
I
back.
didn't even know. Was he injured or?
Yeah, he didn't race for like fucking almost a year.
Oh shit.
How does next gen know who that is? Like he's a fucking professional LARPer.
How do I know who that is? He literally lives in my city. I'm pretty sure.
He's like the most famous fucking track person from Norway.
Thing.
I'm putting them down double time! You expected a different outcome? Rock gobblers! Ah! Woo! I'm spinning the herd, boys! Here, keep them coming! I got this! This must be some kind of record! I'm putting them down double time! I'll walk right through you! Gang up on the girl, huh? Woo! It's hunting season! You expected a different outcome? Rock gobblers! Roll up! Roll up! Watch the Judge Jumper killing model in action! Woo! I'm spinning the herd, boys! Am I the only one in this fight? That's all of them, right? Yes, keep them coming! I got this! Roll up! Roll up! Watch the Judge Jumper killing marble in action! That's all of them, right? I'll walk right through you! Woo! It's hunting season! Yes, keep 'em coming! I got this! You expected a different outcome, rock gobblers? This must be some kind of record. I'm putting them down double time.
Got back quickly, but we made sure to report the man to a police officer we saw walking on the beach, and then we washed up before going out to eat. We ate at a fancy seafood place and did some walking around afterwards. Close to midnight, we finally went back to the room and began to wind down. Then we got a knock at the door. I looked through the peephole of the door and saw a man in a blue uniform standing outside. I opened the door and he immediately tried to let himself in. I pushed him back a bit, asking him what he wanted. He told me he left something in the room like being earlier and needed to get it out. The only thing, he left the do not disturb sign on the door all day. Then I noticed he was making eye contact with my wife. My wife then screamed, "That's the man." I didn't understand at first, but it was too late for that. The man had already lunged up, holding my throat with one hand while reaching behind himself with another. He pulled out a knife and started swinging at me, and if it weren't for my wife coming over and smashing his face with her hand, I would have been as good as dead. The commotion drew out all the inhabitants of the living rooms. One of the women started freaking out and screaming, making the situation worse. We called the police, and so did the hotel. It turned into a huge, horrible scene, but we were just happy to be there. We were questioned when the police arrived, and some of the other people around us claimed to have witnessed the death. We still don't know what kind of intentions this had, but if I had to guess, I would say he wanted to go to my wife. He must have been one very dumb person to think he would get away with something like this in such a public building. My wife and 2 kids were taking a drive all the way down to Florida from New York to go to Disney. We were in Georgia at the time, so close to entering Florida, and it was about 11 o'clock at night. I planned on finishing the drive that night just to save the money for the night at a hotel. My wife and kids were already long asleep, so I was trying to drive as smoothly as possible. On that quiet highway at 11 o'clock, there were hardly any other cars at all. In fact, I didn't see any lights until up in the horizon I saw 2 flashing red lights. Not police lights, but like SOS lights. I slowed down and proceeded with caution. Upon getting closer, I saw a car parked in the middle of the road, seemingly deliberately to block traffic, along with 2 cones placed on either side and 2 SOS lights flashing on the ground. Then, 2 hooded men of African American descent came from behind the car and started walking over to us. I put the car in reverse, ready to hightail it back the other way. One of the men came over to my window, and I cracked it open just enough to hear him speak. He asked me if he needed something. He said, "Yes, open the door." I shut the window, and that's when he began to reach for something in his pocket. I put the car back in drive and hit the gas. I drove over the car on the SOS light and past their car. About 1 minute later, I saw a pair of headlights coming up fast behind us. At this point, my wife was awake, confused and questioning me about the speed we were moving at. I told her not to make any loud noises before telling her that we were being followed. The car behind us began flashing its lights. And then, there was a loud pop, and I felt the car losing control. I did the best I could to bring it under control, but there was a second loud pop, and the car began to draw. I told my wife to call 911, even though it was probably already too late. By now my kids were up, scared and complaining. I kept the car moving for as long as possible, but the car following us began ramming our trunk. My kids were crying, my wife was screaming at the police, and I was sure we were dead. But by some stroke of luck, or more like a miracle, I heard a siren and saw red and blue flashing lights coming up in the distance behind our chasers. They veered off to the exit that we happened to be passing at that moment, and the police car followed them. I pulled over to the side of the road, took the phone away from my wife, and told the police everything. Upon inspection, I found out that our 2 back tires were blown, probably shot at, which I also told the police. 10 minutes later, a squad pulled up behind us, along with a AAA truck. They seemed rather thrilled to inform us that they caught the 2 men. Someone else had stumbled onto their little road truck, but luckily managed to turn around and escape before calling the cops. When my sister was in her 20s, she went on vacation with her now husband, and one of their destinations was St. Martin. They had rented a car to get around themselves. One day while doing sightseeing, we were on some side road that was rather isolated between the buildings and the sites of civilization. It was a nice scenic route to take, but other than that, my sister tells me that it was a pretty dead road, so they probably didn't need any road equipment. They eventually came up to something. There was the back of a car sticking out of the crops on the side of the road. As they pulled up closer, they could see it was some unbranded rusty neon blue car that seemingly swerved into the crops. My My sister's husband pulled up and stopped the car, telling my sister to wait in the car. He got out to check it out. From what my sister tells me, my husband looked through all the windows of the car for anybody at all. She watched as he then looked down and jumped back at something. She then got out of the car to see what was wrong. They both got down low to have a look underneath the rest of the car. What they saw was horrifying. There were two grown men with large knives in their hands, along with a bloody dead body around the tree man. My sister's husband literally pushed her all the way back to the car and shoved her into the seat. The two men had pulled out from under the car and were now on their feet. He made it back into the car just in time to drive off down the road. They stopped at the nearest sign of civilization, making sure they weren't being followed, and told the police. Both of them seemed to get uneasy at the top of his car, so I'm trying not to remind them of it, but I can tell my sister has always been a bit different ever since this happened to her. I was 16 years old when this started. My grandparents were treating the whole family to attend their cruise. It was a Royal Caribbean cruise. We were going to Florida and the Bahamas. It was me, my two brothers, my sister and her boyfriend, parents, my aunt and uncle, my two cousins, and my grandparents. I spent most of my time hanging out with my older brother Rob, who was drunk. We got to share a room together, even though it really wasn't that. We just claimed that our dad was staying with us in the night. So one night, me and my brother were in the night club of the ship. I snuck in using someone else's ship ID card. When I was in there, I noticed an older, creepy-looking man sitting by the wall, and I was sure he was staring intently at me. I made a point of moving around to see if he was really looking at me, and his head turned to face me wherever I went. I was feeling really uncomfortable, so I left right then and there. I coincidentally found my sister and her boyfriend sitting by the bar outside of the club. I sat down with them for a bit, and a few minutes later, I saw the same man from the club, now out by the bar, sitting across the room. He was still standing there. I looked away and pretended not to notice, but my heart was racing at this point. I contemplated whether or not to tell my sister, but I ended up not telling her. I left the bar and started speeding up the room. When I got to the stateroom hall, I was constantly glancing over my shoulder to make sure I wasn't being followed. I got to my room safely. I was extremely freaked out. I had a feeling this guy was some sort of political figure. I got a knock at the door. I got a little nervous. I looked through the peephole and saw my brother, so I let him in. I did not see the strange man until late the next night. My brother and I went with my sister and her boyfriend to one of the restaurants on board at like 1 in the morning. They weren't planning on going to sleep anytime soon, so I told them I was going to crash, and I walked back to the stateroom. But when I got there, instead of the door to our room was kept open a bit and the light was on, I knew for sure we shut the door when we left, and there was no chance room service was like this. I proceeded with extreme caution and slowly pushed the door open completely. There was nobody in the room. I checked the bathroom. It was empty too. All their stuff was still in the same spot that I remembered it was in. I kind of just figured maybe Bob came back to the room for some reason when I wasn't with him and forgot to shut the door, so I just went to sleep. I woke up to darkness and the feeling of something brushing against my cheek. It was a hand. I pushed it away, telling Rob to knock it off. When I noticed, even in the dark, beyond the figure by my bed, that Rob was in his bed. I let out the most blood-curdling scream you have ever heard. Rob jumped up and turned the lamp on, and there was the man from the club standing next to me. Rob jumped on him and began throwing punches. I joined in and we took down the man. It wasn't even a minute before frantic knocking came at the door. It was my parents. My dad held down the man while we called the customer service center. They sent up 2 security workers and he was sent to the jail of the ship for the remainder of the cruise. I'm not sure what happened to him afterwards, but this has emotionally scarred me, and I don't think I can ever go on another cruise again.
Keep your confidential information classified with Adobe.
An hour later, Siri woke me up again. I was a little freaked out now. I was home alone, playing computer games at like 2 in the morning, when a knock came at my window. My head shot out to face the window, but there wasn't anyone there. It was winter, so I had my window shut, and my room was on the first floor. I guess you can call me the unconfrontational gamer type, so all I did was just shut my blinds to let the person know I wasn't interested. Enough time passed where I was able to forget about the knocking and get back into my game. Until another steady set of knocks came at the window. And I said, why were they doing this? Why couldn't they just leave me alone? But by the slim chance that they actually needed something, I lifted the blinds and pulled open my window just a crack. That was the biggest and most foolish mistake I've ever made. 2 minutes from the darkness outside, grabbed the bottom of the window and pushed it all the way out.
You small one!
Non-stop punches at the hood of me and dressed in all black, trying to enter my room. I remember when I was sitting on the desk and burst from my head. He fell back outside, and I had a chance to shut my window. I saw him run away, walk out happily into the darkness. I had never had a more horrifying experience. I lived way out in the country, like I turned off the paved road in the country. I heard something crash on the roof, then smash into another chimney. For the next hour or so, I could hear rain from inside the chimney, which should have been impossible since we had covered it from the sun. Then the front door started rattling as if someone was pulling on it, trying to get inside. I heard cracking, but I couldn't see anything. I finally threw open the door, and then everything stopped. I was home alone one day in the summer. I was doing the usual watching of movies and I heard some shuffling noises coming from above me. Our living room ceiling is super high, so the attic is the only room above it. When I lowered the TV down a little, I could better hear the shuffling noises coming from up there. The attic was connected to my brother's bedroom through his closet. I went to his closet and opened the attic door. The light in there was broken, so I had to use a flashlight. I only made it about 2 steps in before I heard the sound of the rebuilding floor across the attic creaking, and then the sound of something brushing up against one of the plastic beds on the floor. I jumped out of the attic, slamming the door shut and banged the blinds. My dad had a living room when he got home, but he didn't find it out there. I'm just happy it's not my room that's connected to the attic. Me and my dog Layla were home alone. I had the music turned up loud in my room, and yet I was still able to hear Layla barking like crazy or something. As I was leaving my room and walking downstairs, I heard Layla stopping on the basement stairs, still barking. I followed her, turning the basement light on. She was in an attack stance, barking at the closed door to the boiler room. I knocked on the door, asking if anyone was in there. Layla was going crazy at this point, jumping on the door, scratching it, basically trying to break it down. I decided that if something was really in there, I didn't want to see what it was. I dragged Layla by the collar all the way back upstairs and locked the basement door. When my dad got there, he didn't check the boiler room, but on his way there, I saw that there was a ladder placed on the wall by the basement window, and the window had been smashed open. called the police, sounding worried, but I didn't yet know what was going on. Turned out Layla was barking at an intruder, and that I should consider myself lucky that I didn't open the door. It was very common for me to be home alone now, as I only lived with my dad. The shifts were constantly shifting from days to nights. This happened around the time my dad was doing night shifts. I would stay up really late on these nights watching movies. It's always taken me a long time to fall asleep, so after turning off the TV for a sleep, I probably laid there for a good half hour. But then, I heard a toy fall over in my toy closet. It was nothing too suspicious, but it still creeped me out. But then, the doorknob to my closet started to wiggle, until finally unlocking the door. I hid under my covers, not making a sound. It was strangely quiet for a good 2 minutes, so I finally peeked my head out of the covers. There was a figure standing next to my bed, looking down at me. I screamed at the top of my lungs and began hugging the wall behind me. The figure looked out the window and as I walked away out of the room. I stayed in that position for like an hour before checking if he was really gone. The front door was left wide open, so it seemed to be unlocked. I didn't get a minute of sleep at all. This story is from the point of view of a 16-year-old girl. I used to have a boy living next door to me. He was obsessed with me. His name was Joey. Every time I would go outside, Joey would come outside as well, as if he were watching me through his windows, waiting for me. He was 17 and very weird. He didn't seem to have any friends, as he was always happy. I tried to give every sign possible that I didn't like this guy, but he didn't get the message. So I had to finally just tell him that I don't like him and he's leaving me alone. The look on his face that day was something I won't believe in. It was the kind of angry look a toddler gives their parents when they don't have a toy. Coming from a 17-year-old, that's how much more disturbing. One night, my parents left me to watch the house. I was working on a school project when I felt my bed shift a little bit. I looked under my bed. I screamed as I saw Joey in the bed. I ran away and he tried to crawl out from under my bed. I ran to his house and rang the bell at least 2 times, telling his parents about it when he opened the door. Joey never came out of my house, so I called the police. His parents begged me not to, but I ignored them. The police found him staring at me and arrested him. Apparently, he admitted this wasn't the first time he had hit on my bed. They also found pictures of me scattered across his room. The most disturbing one was of me sleeping, and it was taken from inside of the room. I live in the country, and more often than not, I was home alone. I don't have any neighbors close by, so I would usually just sit in the yard and tag on certain days. There was this one time where the sun was actually up and I was tanning in my yard. And I saw somebody standing in the woods, watching me. I sat up in a position ready to get up and run. Do you need something? The guy walked up in the woods and over to me, telling me that he lives up the hill and was wondering if I could help him out with a broken water tank. I told him that I was about to head out and that I didn't have time. It was a lie, of course, but there was no way I was going with him. He walked off, back into the woods until past the shoulder. I couldn't see him anymore. I was more creeped out than I'd ever been in my life. So with that, I folded my lounge chair outside, being sure to lock all the doors and windows. You would think it ended there, but it didn't. About an hour later, I realized I forgot my sunglasses outside in the grass, so I went back out to get them. I made sure the guy wasn't anywhere in sight before going out there. It took me a little while to finally find my sunglasses. As I feared, when I looked up, I saw the guy again. This time, he wasn't in the woods. He was kind of hiding behind a shed so that only half of his body was visible. I yelled that I was calling the cops and ran back inside to do just that. The cops came and took down my description of the guy. Fortunately, I've never seen him since. This happened to me when I was really little. I was 7 years old, but I still remember all of it like it happened yesterday. I was sleeping over my grandma's house, like I always did when I was little. She never drove her whole life for some reason, so she would constantly be taking long walks everywhere. One day when I was sleeping over, she wanted to walk all the way to the library, which was like 10 blocks away. I didn't want to take that walk. I was a lazy kid, so she went off and told me not to enter the woods anyway. My grandma was the kind of person that was strict, and she didn't believe in either, so it wasn't unusual for her to leave me by myself at such a young age. Sometime while I was alone, the phone rang. I, being a dumb and curious little boy, answered it. It was a man on the other end. I remember he said, "Who is this?" I said, "Danny." "Are your parents home, Danny?" I said, "No." "So you're home alone right now, Danny?" I said, "Yes." So no. The story didn't get her any closer. I'd say almost an hour later, a knock came at the door. I remembered what my grandma said, so I remained on the couch. "I see you on the couch, Danny." My little heart sank. My eldest came through the window. He was on the porch, staring at me. He was a very creepy-looking man, all gray, ugly, and a fat beer gut. I told him to go away. "I got some candy in my truck. Come on out, Danny." I ran to the guest bedroom that I slept in and locked the door. Moments later, I heard the back door being fiddled with, followed by banging and thumping as he tried to break down the door. By some miracle, I heard the loud voice of my grandmother as she yelled at him to get the hell out of the yard and that she's calling the cops. I watched through the window as the guy took off in his ratty pickup truck as my grandma tried to get the plate number. Unfortunately, she didn't remember it, but she still reported him and his vehicle to the cops. My mom never trusted my grandma to watch me again after that, but I still know that if she had arrived even 10 minutes later, God only knows what would have happened to me. I recently moved out, and I already have a horror story to tell. The house I moved into isn't anything impressive, it's just a house that's appropriate for 1 or 2 people. But I'd say right away, I started hearing weird sounds coming from inside the walls. I first heard it in the kitchen, and then in the bathroom, but on night 3, I started hearing it in my bedroom. I was sure there was some kind of animal living in my walls. I just had to figure out how to get rid of it. The next morning, I didn't even have enough milk to fill the bowl of cereal. I couldn't believe I hadn't realized I needed more milk. In fact, I seemed to be eating up all of my food pretty fast. I woke up in the middle of that night to the sound of breathing. Not my breathing. It sounded just like the breathing of a person. I flipped the lamp on and it stopped. I chalked it up as my mind playing tricks on me after waking up. The next day was really hot, so I turned on the AC for the first time. I checked every single vent, and some of them weren't
No. It's working on Visa. Yo, Red Aspect, how's it going? To his camping stairs. This car's probably gonna blow up when I'm near my D right now, W. D, no Jugg.
Enemy down. He's done.
Oh, Jugg.
Stand by.
116, no Jugg. W. So what parks are you running then?
Enemy down.
All the medals.
Shot out.
UAV awaiting orders.
Medals wine.
Friendly UAV inbound.
Meal QR, DT, and Cherry. Gotcha, gotcha.
Sticky out. Charging EMP. Contact. Let's go, let's go. Dropped him. Dropped him.
Was there two guys there? Or that dude just like juked me out? Camping upstairs.
Riot Shield or what? Remington?
I was camping up there with the SMR. Just two-shotting people.
Enemy patrol.
Nice.
Enemy down.
Down here, bro. That SMR's broken.
UAV on standby. UAV
Kind of cooking there.
inbound.
Transitioning.
Hostile UAV above. Mission rocket up with fire.
That dude that was talking on your team, is he dropping swarms yet or what?
Nah, but he's doing pretty good.
UAV awaiting orders.
Dropped him.
Friendly
Oh, I
UAV
popped the
inbound.
UAV, bro. A few seconds left in the round. I'm cooked.
Confirmed.
UAV inbound.
Drop the counter.
Good job, SEALs. Get ready for the next round.
He's done. Go to 3.
I run the best score streaks on that game, bro. UAV, counter UAV, and
Kill confirmed.
100 killer drone.
Halftime.
EMPs.
Domination.
That's all you need.
Capture the objectives. Securing Alpha. A lockdown. We're winning this fight.